Well, this is the Aquaponics. It's an absolutely filthy day today, but I figured I'd film anyway and show the progress. I've done quite a lot of work here. I've got 2 sump tanks in the ground, which ended up being not a great idea, but anyway, it's done now. 2 fish tanks, which aren't out of operation yet, still cycling. A couple of grow beds, with some media, sort of like, I don't know, about 100 mil dirt, about 100 mil of rock, and then clay balls. The siphons are working well, so they're all working operational, which is good. I've managed to dial in my rates. That's going in the middle of the bed. This is going to be a floating bed when I get some foam. Just started planing this one out a little bit. That's filling up alright too. Still cycling. And then I got a couple of beds that sort of just rotate through and fill up as they go down. Seem to be filling up with junk. Gonna have to clean them out a little bit. Still bits of teething issues, but we'll get there. And then they go into a nice big 50 mil, which if I did it again I should have gone 90. That would have been a lot smarter. So I've got a T going into there, and then I'm all feeding into a 50 mil drain or 2-inch. But yeah, next time would have just been easier to go 90, just to in case I overload the pipe. That goes underground and then fills into the sump, and another pump's in the bottom there, which just caused a bit of problems. I really should have put the sump underneath here, just so the distance wouldn't have been as much, because I've got a 6,000 litre pump in there and it's basically running at half its capacity, or then even less. And I've got it tied off to try and get some more height, so it's not picking up all the shmoo on the bottom. I'm replacing the pump very soon. I've done a little bit of plumbing to try and negate some of the pressures going on, but still having quite a lot of problems. So this is a 6,000 litre pump. It's probably lost quite a lot of its, because it's just coughing it. Every one of these T connections is probably retarding some of the flow quite a bit. Even this sort of stuff is no good for it. You really want to have a nice gradual bend. And this is all part of learning and watching videos, and I suppose this is what it's all about, making content. Just a spare sump bed at the moment, which I'll use later on. And that's got another drain going into it, which I'm going to run out to the back of my shed. So we'll get some tubs like this and then put them along there, so I can have quite a bit more space. And then they can drain into, oh, probably can't see that, we drain into here. Not that that's important. So yeah, and then that goes all into a filter, which I haven't yet started yet. It's a pickle drum, 200 litres. And then yeah, that's going to go into a solids lifting overflow with a bit of wizardry through here. That goes in there a bit, just a bit of fiddling around for now. And then this overflows into this, which will be the biofilter, and that'll have air stones, some lots of flow going through there, and then whatever remainder goes back into the sump. So it'll be a split system where I'll have a couple of wires coming out of here, which is actually quite hard to find a Y. Get plenty of T's, but no Y's. I have found something that's going to work. With the power of editing, I'll show you done in a few weeks' time. But yeah, it's slowly going off, and it's